was something about the jumpsuit that made it special. We were clearly the Ghostbusters. In fact, I ended up with my jumpsuit from the first movie, and I never take anything from any. But Harold was like, Ernie, you're the Ghostbusters. You know, take the jumpsuit. You know, so I did. Now, Sony, don't sue me for the jumpsuit, okay?
Now, Sony, don't sue me for the jumpsuit, okay? Now, Sony, don't sue me for the jumpsuit, okay?
Hi, this is Ernie Hudson, Winston Zeddemore from Ghostbusters, from Mars, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, The Crow, Miss Congeniality, Grace and Frankie, just to name a few film and TV shows. As Winston Zeddemore would say, keep on busting.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, Mr. Hudson. My name is Morty Juheim. I'm a lawyer for Sony Pictures. We recently watched the Reels documentary special Ghostbusters Behind Closed Doors, and it's come to our attention that you took home a piece of Sony Pictures property from the set of the original movie. Now, look, I know that Harold Ramis said it was okay, because, you know, you're one of the Ghostbusters or whatever, but, Mr. Hudson, you can't do that, okay? You can't just be taking things off the set of movies. You have a piece of Sony Pictures property that we could be using to make money. I don't know if you noticed, but Sony Pictures is a fucking dumpster fire right now. We are hemorrhaging money at an alarming rate, okay, Mr. Hudson? And we need your Ghostbusters uniform to help us get back into the black. And I don't mean that as any kind of joke or pun. We are in the red. Whenever I look at Sony Pictures' financial records, it's like looking at a fucking Virtual Boy, okay? Everything is red, and it gives me a headache. That's why we've made arrangements with the Planet Hollywood in Sacramento, California to display your costume. Now, it won't give us too much in terms of income, but, you know, I crunched the numbers, and I think we could make more displaying your costume in a Planet Hollywood than we did for the entire worldwide box office receipts for Men in Black International. Did you even see that movie, Mr. Hudson? I'm wasting my breath here because all box office metrics says you probably haven't. They made a Men in Black movie without Will Smith. You know, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, they're great, but, you know, they're not Will Smith. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, oh, well, this guy's racist because he's asking for the black Ghostbusters uniform back. What about the other guys? And Mr. Hudson, it's rude of you to insinuate that this call is racially charged. The fact of the matter is, Harold Ramis is dead, Bill Murray bullies us and doesn't want to play ball, and Dan Aykroyd has already agreed to be a permanent attraction at a Planet Hollywood in Orlando, Florida. He jumped at the opportunity, too. I guess he doesn't have anything going on right now aside from making vodka and being a complete nutball. I know what you're going to say next. You're going to say, well, you know, it wasn't Sony Pictures that made the original Ghostbusters. It was Columbia Pictures. I know this. I know that, Mr. Hudson. And while, yes, this is a technicality, we really don't care, Mr. Hudson, okay? We're spending money like a redneck that just won the lottery. I have no idea what's going through the heads of the bigwigs upstairs. It's like if Caligula and Nero had a baby up there. You know, like orgasmically spending money with no limits and then burning down your house. Okay, that's just not sustainable, Mr. Hudson. Do you see where we're coming from here? We're in dire straits right now, Mr. Hudson, okay? You understand that? We need some kind of income because Jason Reitman has been asking us for all this money to make Ghostbusters 3. Do you want to be in that movie, Mr. Hudson? Because if you do, we're going to need some kind of income. So please, think about what I said, because if you don't return our calls, we will hunt you down with a team of high-priced lawyers. Okay? You alright, Mr. Hudson? Alright? Mr. Hudson? Okay. listen, McCarthy. I'm not bringing back Mike and Molly, so don't ask. Yeah. Hello, Miss McCarthy. This is Morty Jewheim. I'm a lawyer for Sony Pictures. I'm just calling you to tell you that you can keep your Ghostbusters uniform. In fact, never wear it again. And if you have to, please just don't wear it in public. We're trying to eradicate every trace of that fucking movie off the planet. I mean, I wish we could go into people's heads and erase all memory of that movie, but that technology doesn't exist yet, okay? Now, until it does, we're gonna have to ask for your complete cooperation. It's bad enough that the FX network is not sticking to the terms of the agreement we made when we sold them the television broadcast rights. It was agreed upon in a written contract signed by both parties that the FX network would retain the rights to show the movie every second Tuesday of every second month of every third leap year in exchange for $25 in chips to the Stardust Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas and a tuna sandwich. Unfortunately, since that tuna sandwich has long been eaten, the FX network says our deal is null and void and they can show the movie as much as they want. Now, let's just clear the air here and say that we're not angry at you for being women and being in Ghostbusters. We are mainly angry at Paul Feig. Amy Pascal was in such a rush to greenlight a new Ghostbusters that she gave the job to the first guy who said yes. Well-established comedic filmmakers wouldn't touch the Ghostbusters property with a fucking 30-meter cattle prod. They knew that they could never make a movie as good as the original, and, so they passed. And look, it's nothing personal, Miss McCarthy. You four women did a great job. You're hilarious, you're some of the best comedians in the world, and it seems like, you did your best with the material that was given to you. It's not your fault that Paul Feig decided to completely ignore what makes the Ghostbusters premise hilarious in the first place. They're supposed to be like, schlubby exterminators, but instead of exterminating like bugs or rodents or whatever, they exterminate ghosts. And you see, that premise right there, that's comedy gold. And for some reason, I don't know why, Paul Feig just completely decided, fuck it, let's not make it a going into business movie. We did that the first time. Why should we do what works? Bill Murray says it in the original movie. He goes, professional paranormal investigations and eliminations. The franchise rights alone will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams. Like, from the beginning, they had a goal, and it was clearly defined, yet still within the comedy premise, and that made it hilarious, like they sold Ray's house to get money for the Ghostbusters. That's great. And then what does Paul Feig decide to do for your movie? They said, go on top of a Chinese restaurant or whatever, it'll be funny. And then I'm just thinking, this is fucking stupid. Only once in your movie do you say, oh, well, pretty soon those phones are going to be ringing off the hook. And I'm thinking to myself, did they set up a business? What are they doing? They're scientists? What do they want? It seems like they want, validation, all that from the scientific community, and then, that's it? It's just not clearly defined, Miss McCarthy, okay? Do you see the problems I have with this movie and why it makes me angry? No, it's not because you're women. No, you did a good job. It's Paul Feig's fault. He's awful. He comes in and he's like, oh, I directed some episodes of The Office. I know what I'm doing. And then, he gets behind the camera and he has no fucking idea what he's doing. And, oh my God, I am getting so angry right now. Okay, Morty. All right, okay, Morty, chill out. Hey, Sheila, honey.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you get my ice?
You what?
What?
What, you want your ice?
Yeah, my...
What, for your drink?
Yeah, no, the angry ice.
What ice?
Lady, shut up. Lady, shut up. I can't hear Sheila.
What?
Lady,
Right.
shut up, lady.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the freezer. It's on the bottom.
What, you want your ice?
Yeah,
What ice?
Yeah, honey, I'm fuming here. I need my angry ice.
It's all gone. It's melted.
Why is it melted? lawyer training, Morty. Think back to your lawyer training. Subpoena, malfeasance, depose, misdemeanor. Subpoena, malfeasance, depose, misdemeanor. Subpoena, malfeasance, depose, misdemeanor. Okay, I think I got it out there, okay. Okay, I'm better now. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, Paul Feig. Paul Feig, that fucking asshole. He shot Ghostbusters in Boston. What the fuck, Paul Feig? Even with filming tax credits, I mean, it's like you're going to the other team here, okay? You know, New Yorkers hate Boston. It's like their arch nemesis. Why would you film Ghostbusters there? You know what, Paul Feig? I've had it with you. Okay, Paul Feig? And, you know, it's not the missed opportunities and bungling of the premise that makes me angry. Do you know what really makes me angry, Miss McCarthy? You know, I come home from work, I spent all day crunching numbers for idiots who can't count, and I'm browsing through the channel guide and I see Ghostbusters is on. I go, oh shit, Ghostbusters! I love that movie. I can't wait to watch it. It makes me so angry because I'm all excited to watch Ghostbusters. And then, you know, I see your face and my Jewish blood, it just boils, okay? It's like a cauldron inside my veins and it doesn't stop until, you know, I kill something. Usually something small and innocent like a puppy or a kitten or a box of puppies or a box of kittens, maybe a box of puppies and kittens finding themselves at the bottom of the Hudson River to, you know, make myself feel better about getting angry over Ghostbusters 2016. And, you know, one time I got so pissed, I said, honey, get in the sack. We have to make a child so I can kill it because I'm so angry. And, you know, she went, well, maybe you won't be angry in 9 months when the child comes out. And I said, you know, hopefully I am, because if not, this would be all for naught. And, you know, she was right. I wasn't angry when the baby came out, and now I have a beautiful daughter named Melissa Juheim. So, you know, just to refrain here, I don't want to, you know, chew your ear off, Miss McCarthy. I'm sure you got things to do. You're busy. But, please, just don't wear your costume ever again. And like I said before, if you have to, just don't wear it in public. Okay? All right? Miss McCarthy? Okay.